John Doodle, that's his name. Heard him talk about our country. Lord, I feel just the same. He speaks his mind, trying to help mankind and the people of the USA. Yeah. Oh, John Doodle, he got a lot to say. Oh, yes, he does. 'Cause there's a good old boy down in Texas. Texas. And there's a blue dot family in the USA. All over this world. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a blue dot family.
Damn right there is. As soon as John gets his shit together here, we'll start a Blue Dot family meeting, baby. I'm so glad y'all are here. Randy Peterson was the first one to jump in, and yes, my friend, I saw the crawfish sitting on the plate, buddy. I'm glad you're enjoying this South Texas hospitality, brother. I did indeed see your post. I hope you enjoyed that big old plate. Woo pig, buddy. Anyway, Bart Larson is here, Nancy Halverson, Gary Spring all the way from Canada, Dwayne Twizzle is with us, and Jeff Curry. Bruce Preston is here, thank you very much. Bart Larson, Dorothy Tyndall, how you doing, darling? Let me see, Nancy Halverson, Karen Van Wyck is here. Miss Linda, a.k.a. Mary Ellen, how you doing, darling? Bart, hang on, baby. It's been a real fucking day. Gene Shanky is here. BW. Much love. Jeff Curry. Carol Lowe is here. Thank you very much. I'm going the wrong way. Shit. Oh, man. This is going to be a day, baby. Let's ride the roller coaster. How about that shit? I see RBW King Net. Miss. Shit. Yeah, John screwed it up already. How's that shit? Lisa Fugit, thank you. Bernadette Prio, thank goodness you're in the room. How are y'all doing, baby? It's Sunday. It is Sunday. It's time for another Blue Dot family meeting. And oh yeah, Fox News, baby, Fox News. We're going to dig this shit out today. Fox News, baby. Got caught lying. Well, that's not news, John. Shit, we knew that. Fox News lies all the time. Yeah, but this time it makes a difference in a case. In the Dominion voting machine case, voting machine company against Fox SPEWS for $1.6 billion. And things are looking real good, baby, that they might win that. But it goes beyond that, baby. We know Fox News lies all the time. They lie through their ass. It's what they do. Pump the right. It's a propaganda station. It's not news. It's an entertainment freaking corporation. Problem is they had a plan, baby. They had a plan, along with Donnie's little plan. And how many congressmen up there? 147 congressmen, senators who voted to overturn an election. They had a plan, baby. And this was part of it. This is our elections, baby. This is our country. And we're seeing the insides of how shit works, baby. Again, not that we didn't know. We all know. And if you're a Fox News watcher, you still don't know. You think they're going to talk about this shit over there? Hell no, they're not. They could give two shits about it, as long as they got suckers every day. Let me get help in this room because John needs a little conversation today, baby. Let's get everybody. Bernadette, baby, how are you?
I think I'm doing okay about
Not worth the shit, baby, but...
Hey, Mommy said that I had to get my chores done before I could go outside and play. So, like, 2 seconds before you went on the air, I'm washing dishes.
The question is, did you get them done?
Yes, I did.
All right then. You're in good shape then, baby. How have you been?
I'm all right.
Good. I'm
Not the
glad.
same. Frustrated over all the bullshit that I'm hearing on the air. Fox SPEWS, oh geez, the news that they fucking lied
Yeah.
to everybody.
Yeah.
But it's all about the Benjamins,
It is, darling. It
So,
is. It's about the money and
why
power,
they
baby.
lie.
It's not about truth, justice, and the American way.
Yeah.
They could give two shits about that. It's something. It's a product to sell us to them.
No, 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 no. They all got stock options in their contracts, and so they got to make
Oh,
sure that that money is good.
yeah. Tucker Carlson's out there worrying about that stock price going down.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
should.
Anyway,
Lying bastard.
thank you for being here, darling. I need to lean on you
You're
tonight.
welcome.
Miss you, chick.
Yes, John.
Speaking of people to lean on, how are you doing, dear?
Carlson, I'm telling you.
John's trying very desperately hard to get his fucking heart rate down.
Yeah.
So bear with me for a little while. Anyway, how are you?
I heard you clinking your metal ice cube.
Yes, that is some knob creak in that glass.
That's okay. Sometimes it's necessary.
Being washed down by a nice glass of tea.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's the liars at you know who news.
The lying liars and the lies they tell.
I swirled around and dove into all sorts of things today, and I finally said, "No, stop it!"
Boy, howdy shit.
Because I was off into FBI shit and this shit and that shit. I was like, "Oh."
It's a circus going
getting
on right now,
depressed.
but it all ties together. It all ties together.
It does.
It does.
And it all ties together, like Bernadette said, with a capital C, capitalism.
Yep. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's what
Big
it's all
bucks,
about.
big bucks.
The money, the dollars, the power that brings. Yeah. Think it's about your piddly ass? I don't think so.
It motivates everything.
Well, ladies, let's welcome Aussie David to the room. Aussie,
Yo,
so glad to see
how
you,
you
brother.
going, guys?
How's the water? How high's the water, mama?
Water has receded down to a point that it's about 2 or 3 yards from the property, the house. So
Okay.
it's dropping off pretty quickly now. But it's all mud.
Outstanding.
Everything around me is totally and utterly mud and green slime and dead fish. So it's big cleanup
geez.
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
big
yeah.
Cleanup.
That's going to be nasty smelling for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that starts in about an hour's time. Crew of people coming down the road to take away any damaged goods and stuff like that. So I'll be meeting them out in the street and throwing everything I've got into the back of their truck, or they will. But it's all going away, and it's just getting back to normal now for a town that has been torn apart by this flood and had big barriers put through the middle of it, and
Right?
they're starting to pull them down, but it's going to take months. It took
Oh,
them
yeah.
a month to put it up, but it's going to take 2 months to pull it down. They got rocks in there they had to put in there to stop leakages, and so they got to remove the rocks from the jetty area. There's a lot of work to be done, but I'm glad to say on the mend. But back
Good.
to Fox.
Back
Let
to
me talk
Fox.
about Fox. I watched the story on Fox, and what got me was that Tucker Carlson and Hannity and Ingram said, "Oh, we didn't believe what we were saying. We knew it was all lies. We knew our guests were lying, and it was blah blah blah." And the very fucking next day, they're on the TV, and what are they saying? Fucking lies again.
Yeah.
And pumping up the audience. Then they didn't change after that court situation. They did not change. And yes,
They're not gonna
Tucker
change anything.
Carlson and Hannity were texting everyone saying our stock prices are falling, because obviously they have got, as Bernadette says, stock shares in their deal. But
Yeah.
it's a mongrel organisation. They should be charged with some sort of criminal act. Because they lied and people died. Like Trump lied, people died.
Yeah. They're not done yet, baby. They're not done. They're not admitting anything over there. They're not standing up for this shit, trying to change their ways. They're doubling down. They're still over there preaching about the election was stolen. You know, it's utter bullshit, but it just irritates the shit out of you when you think of your fellow citizens that are listening to that bullshit and eat it up. Just pisses me off. I want to just go over. I do. Slap the shit out of you.
You feel
Knock
like
some sense into
kicking
them,
them
I
in the
swear.
ass.
I do. I want to. right now, I just want. I could use that button a lot right
But
now.
surely the Fox listener.
I have things in my head.
I accept I accept a Fox converted person is like trying to get someone off smack. But the problem is, after they even hear stuff about this court case and hear what Handy and Carlson and Ingram
Yeah.
said, and Dobbs and Lou Dobbs, what they said about their lies and they were lying, it's all for the entertainment factor and that.
Yeah.
It's not entertainment. It's not entertainment when people get
No,
hurt.
it's a conspiracy. When it went from they knew damn good and well that Trump had lost. They knew there was no election fraud, but they chose to go on the air and keep pumping that shit in an attempt.
John,
Go
you know what?
What, baby?
I hope they get the shit suit out
Oh,
of
I
them,
hope.
okay?
I hope
so,
Dominion
too.
wins, and I hope the next one steps up. Hey, Dominion won. Let's
Absolutely.
get them too.
The next
Let's
one
pick their
is,
ass to their bones.
Where they? I think they're called semantics or something on
Yeah.
that level. They're suing for over $2 billion. So,
Oh,
now do your job.
uh,
Yeah. Let's put these assholes out of business.
yeah. Just keep
But how
suing
many
the shit out of
people-
them. The
How many
evidence
good
is there.
people had their characters? How many good people had their characters
Formatted.
destroyed by Fox? Fox destroyed people's lives.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, they did.
professional people.
Yeah, you might as
Look
well
at
have
that.
Fox
Yeah.
included in the January 6th. They sent people up there.
Yes.
They were promoting that shit.
I mean,
On their
it
shows.
was a non-stop infomercial for that shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
Lauren McGrath, it's not a big surprise. Not to anybody out here. What is entertaining about it is that we get to see it thrown up on the news. We get to see it become part of the political discussion, the national discussion. Now, the Fox News viewers, they're not going to see it. But this isn't news to us. We all knew this shit. But now it's in a lawsuit. Now it's being exposed for exactly what it was, and they can't argue against it. It's their own words that they're being used against them. And I love it, the fact
the
that...
First Amendment, John.
Hello, Ed. How are you doing?
I'm fine, John. I'm here because Dave and Bernadette are here. Of course,
Yeah.
Mrs. Kincaid.
And I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I understand. I fully understand. Go ahead. Y'all just go ahead and visit. I'll sit over here and smoke my pot and drink my whiskey. How's that?
They're protected under the first freedom of speech, the First Amendment.
Not if
can say-
in a defamation lawsuit.
We could say that
No
shit.
way, dude. No way.
That's
No
right,
way.
not a
And
definition.
that's why
I think
defamation
Dominion
lawsuits
is
are
going to be able to
proceed.
prove brand damage. And that's what this is
Yep.
about. They've damaged their brand, and they knew they were putting mistruth. They were lying their ass off.
Yep.
They were lying.
I mean, they are.
And it's not so much that they were lying. Hold on for a second, because it's not so much that they were lying, but that they knew that
They
they were
knew.
lying,
Yes.
and they intentionally broadcasted that shit for months.
Yeah.
They
Yep.
knew they were lying.
I think there's a big smile at Dominion right now. I think they're smiling ear to ear.
Assholes
This
to the
will be
bank.
settled. This will be settled out
You
of
think?
court. You watch.
I-
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't think.
I don't know if that
I
would-
don't think Murdoch wants his himself on the stand or have to answer
Oh, no.
questions.
I
he
don't know if that would
answer.
serve Dominion's purpose. Dominion's purpose isn't the money; it is their reputation as a company.
Murdoch
when
has
it's
got a case.
splashed.
Hold on for a second, because Murdoch's got a case down in Australia against the independent news station for running an article about them, about Murdoch and their promotion of January 6th and shit like that. So
Right.
how is he going to claim First Amendment when he's trying to do it to somebody else in a whole nother fucking country? The hell with Murdoch.
Yeah.
He should go down in flames with the rest of his
Yeah,
fucked up
I
company.
think he ought to go to jail by
Views
himself
and
because
not
again,
listen to Ted.
we're talking about a
Yeah,
conspiracy
he's
here
another-
to overturn an
He's
election.
a crime boss.
Yeah,
he's another
you
crime
might as
boss.
well say that. Yes, yeah, he runs a crime
He's no
organization.
different. And an up and coming crime boss, Mr. Elon Musk. I mean, that guy
Yeah.
there who's flipped nutso. I mean, he's sacking staff. Anyone at Georgia Union gets sacked. He's actually told his company that they've got to highlight his tweets and improve the algorithm so everyone sees his tweets. The guy's done a full Trump. And
Did you
that's what
expect
happens when you get
anything less
billions of
out of the
dollars.
guy?
No, I said
No.
2 years ago the guy was a lunatic, and I was pulled down in flames. Oh no, he's the
He
only
should
one
stay
doing
to
this, and he's the
cars
only
and
one doing that.
rockets. You
You
know,
know, these are these. Let's not forget, these are the same people that through the COVID pandemic put out all that bullshit about ivermectin and all, and just got it.
Yep.
As many people on the air spewing nonsense and conspiracy theories while people in this country were dying.
Well, they
they get
continue to do
shits.
it with everything else too. You know, the whole
Exactly.
Yeah.
indoctrinating small children in school
And,
about
and
things and
they
Oh, hang
didn't
on.
want.
Don't start there.
Yeah.
What about the freaking daycare centre that got the kid to go in blackface and have a cop arrest him? This daycare centre that got a child to put blackface on and dress as a normal person in blackface, and then got a younger white kid to dress up as a cop and arrest him.
Really?
That's on the damage
I have
report.
not seen that.
Yes.
I've
I
not
will
seen any
post
of
that on I will post that.
Welcome to the world we
Today,
live
I
in.
will- The damage report, it's a dead set real thing. They put blackface on another child and had another white child arrest him as a plaything. What about training the kids? We talk about indoctrination. Fuck the brown shirts to start
starts
with
at
fucking
home,
5 years
doesn't it,
old.
Dave?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Fuck
It does
hell,
start at
what
home.
a
Yeah,
world.
this country
does.
has a serious problem dealing with its history that it's now trying to whitewash and act like it never happened. But until we accept the fact that this country was built on enslaved backs for capitalism, let's not forget 4 million people at the height of cotton were enslaved in this country. Let's not forget that. Okay? It's still Black History Month. I can say that.
Yes, you can.
And let's not
You
forget
know,
what the 13th Amendment does to the people that are
let's not forget.
incarcerated.
Yes, yes, we have half as many still incarcerated behind the because it's legal
Because it's built into the system.
enslavement. The
It's built
prison
into the system, baby.
is. It allows for them to legally enslave. And if anybody's doubting me, go read the 13th Amendment.
Yeah.
Go read it.
Yeah.
Because it allows it.
I,
For, if you're a criminal, we got you. And
So
anybody.
slavery
I
is
just
still
posted
alive
in the
and
chat,
well
guys.
in the United States of America.
We have such a long
Better
way
yet, go to
buddy.
Netflix and watch 13th. And
Yeah,
it'll
yes.
explain it to you.
Excellent documentary. Yes.
It is.
13th?
Yeah, well, there's
That's another one I have not
another
seen
one.
yet.
13th.
You know what? You know
One-
what, Missy Chick? The words are there for us to read,
That's
and we
true.
need to do more reading. If we don't know the Constitution that is governing our lives, then,
Then
we're
we're-
destined to
yeah.
fall for shit like Fox SPEWS. Okay?
Correct.
We're destined to fall for that.
And that's how
Read,
Fox
people.
gets away with it.
Don't forget, Bernadette, you also had the posers, One American News, True News, and Newsmax.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
those
and that's
Lincolns.
another reason why they continue to promote their bullshit. Was because those
Exactly.
people were out there promoting their bullshit, and they didn't want to lose viewers.
Sad but true.
Their main concern, bottom line, was a dollar bill.
Yeah.
And they didn't care how they
That's
damaged
Tucker
this
Carlson's
country
concern
and
was the
hurt
price
people.
the price of the stock was
Oh.
falling.
How
He
does
wa-
he
he
sleep
wanted
at
that-
Those
night?
guys
I
just
sometimes
need
wonder.
to choke his ass.
I sometimes
It's the
wonder
thing
how
called-
he sleeps at night.
It's a thing called greed. Greed, unfortunately, is the motivator in all these arseholes. How many millions do you need to be comfortable? I know that there's not a Blue Dot member here that wouldn't, if they were billionaires, that wouldn't be sharing their wealth around with the struggling, the battling, and the
Oh,
people without a
Lord.
roof over their head. I certainly would. I'd be out there every day saying, "You got no home. Here's a few $1,000s."
Yeah.
I would help
Let's
out
fix
lots
that.
of people. Yeah, because you don't need.
It would be my life's work.
20 billion.
It would be everything
Greed,
to.
greed
Yeah.
is the reason for that disaster in Ohio. Greed is the reason why we're all still paying exorbitant amount for gasoline
Indeed.
in this country
Eggs,
to
milk,
run your
whatever, you
cars.
name it, you're paying more for it now just
Greed
because of
is the
greed.
reason why PG&E has burnt down town after town after town in California. This is what this country is built on: greed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what do we
And
do?
they can afford to do it. There's no question about the money. It's not the money, it's just the greed. That's all it is. I want the biggest bank account. I mean, it's almost like these billionaires now are competing about who's got the social media sites and who's got more billions. And the people paying for all that are you and me. Not me being Australian, but you as Americans, you, the taxpayer, paying for their fun and games.
But
Because
yet
they've
they'll scream
affected you
about
politically.
government oversight. Really?
Well,
Yeah.
Saudi
They don't pay
Arabia's
tax.
got a big chunk of
Yeah.
money into Twitter. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 billion, yeah.
Yeah, when we start talking about world money, we're talking billions of
Chunk of
dollars
money.
and how much power that can buy.
Mhm.
You know, it's all, it's
And, you know,
disgusting.
greed
That's the
is,
problem.
is the reason why Russia is at war with Ukraine, because, you know, Pootie baby just can't seem to get enough.
Rape and pillage, rape and pillage. I got to say, it's everything gone bad about the GOP. It's everything. Some guy was on MSNBC, which I've got to give credit to MSNBC, not CNN, because MSNBC have been talking about Fox and what Fox have done for the last 2 days. CNN, crickets.
CNN
from
is
CNN.
it's a side story. You know, that's what it is. They say something about it, but not very much.
It's
Well,
Fox
you-
Life.
When everybody
You
should
do
be
have
pointing
to
at it.
remember that CNN was recently bought by a conservative, and he's trying to change the
Right.
agenda over there anyway.
So he's
So,
doing
you know,
over there.
yeah, yeah.
Well, see, Jack Smith now has turned on Trump for this $769 million that he laundered out of the contribution.
I can't
his
wait for that
campaign.
guy. I can't wait for him to step up and do his shit.
He's now
And
also
I
subpoenaed.
want it to come at the
Trump.
same
Yeah.
time that this shit comes out of Fulton County, Georgia. I want it to start hitting pretty quick, baby. I do. Because we don't have a whole lot of time before 24 rolls around, and here
No.
we are in election season. We're already there.
No,
You know,
It's almost
we
2.5
are in a
years.
constant, you know, election cycle. It never ends now.
You know what? You don't sit there and hold your breath for Smith to make a move anytime soon. And John, I was thinking about this the other day, and y'all bear with me for a moment. But if you stop and you think about it, this is what Smith has to do. First of all, he's going after a president. That has never been done before in this country, ever. Okay.
No,
Um,
no, we're reaching into
in
new
order
territory
to-
here.
there are a shit ton of and you know that's a technical term
Yeah.
of lawsuits against Trump's fucking ass. Okay.
Yeah.
He has got to let some of those lawsuits get resolved before he can make a move to come after this president. The DOJ is not going to go after Trump if they're not going to win that case.
And I
And
have a
here's
feeling
the
they
kicker.
can.
Here's the kicker, you guys. We haven't even started on the lawsuits against Trump yet. And lawsuits take time. So we're talking a couple more years at least down the road
Yeah.
before they even start to think about charging this
That's
man.
lost. No, I think. Well, I don't know about the charges on Trump on him personally. I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
Look,
You know-
even if Atlanta decides to go and charge Trump and indict him and take him to court, how quickly do you think that's
Oh
going
no!
to
Oh no!
happen?
Oh no!
It's
Oh
not
yeah!
going to be a fast
In that
pace, y'all.
in that
It's not
respect,
gonna be
yes,
a
it will be
fast
tied
pace.
up in court for a long time.
Yes,
But I
exactly.
want
New
him to
York
be
State,
under
the
indictment.
criminal case out of New York has not even started
No,
yet.
no.
They're still
No.
investigating.
And
So,
again, to your point,
don't-
that's going to take years
yeah,
to litigate
yeah,
this
it's
shit.
gonna, and that's
And
what I'm
that's
saying,
the way the
John.
game is played. That's the
Gonna
way
take
it's set
years.
up. And you don't think Donald Trump's going to take advantage of every
Every
delay
last single-
option he can.
Look at what Pence is doing. Oh,
Yeah,
you know, I'm
exactly. There you
I'm
go.
gonna reject the subpoena
Yeah.
and try to go to court on that, as if he was standing
It, he,
him being president of the Senate gives him the right to use the
he's got to
debate.
have to show up. He can take the fifth on whatever question he wants. Not
Yes,
all
he
questions
could.
can turn to executive privilege with you and Donnie. There's
But
other
this,
questions involved.
here's a
Get your
person
ass
who
up
wants
there.
to be president. Okay, he wants to be president real bad. Okay, and he can't even tell the fucking truth.
He doesn't know what the truth
You know,
is. Truth's
many
whatever he makes it up.
many judges through the past 6 months, especially, that have been dealing with cases associated with Trump and or with Trump, have made many comments, such as, you know, implicating that Trump is a bad man. Judges have been making comments about the GOP being off the rails. So the evidence must be there, because it's coming out in other cases, but it's just not coming out in the right case. But I fear that Mr. Trump will be in a coffin before he sees a jail cell, because he's at an age that's going to take, he's at an age, and it's going to take so long to get him into court because he's going to fight it. So I'd just be happy to see him in charge and indicted. And if he drops dead after that, well, at least we know he was.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I just want to see the indictment. If he drops dead the day after,
Yep.
the problem with that is they'll use him as a martyr. Speaking of off the rails, you know he's been invited to speak up at Palestine, Ohio, where the train derailment has been. That's the news. Marcia just told me. Yeah, Donnie's been invited to speak. By who? I don't know. Marcia just told me right before I came in here. You know, Donnie's been invited to speak up there. Oh, I bet he will.
Yeah.
Is he gonna wear a gas mask?
Yeah, yeah, really. There's a good question. Are you going to wear a little respirator there to keep the, I don't know if he's going to show up.
What's worse, John? Can I say something?
Sure, go ahead, Ed.
Was he invited or did he
sorry,
invite
Bernadette, go ahead.
himself?
Yeah, really.
That's true.
Go ahead, Bernadette.
No,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes.
that's
No,
all
you're
right.
fine. I want to say that what's worse, they want to make Trump president for life, even his entire family, and that could lead into total fascism or authoritarianism.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is. It would be
That's
authoritarianism, and it would be
Well,
a
the
fascist
GOP
state.
don't want him.
We would be at the mercy of corporations and big business, baby. Like
They-
we're not already.
In order for Trump to be president for life, we would have to change the Constitution.
We would have to
That's
burn the
not gonna
Constitution.
happen.
And
Yeah.
that's why this female GOP, her name was right on the tip of my tongue, it's jumped off, but this female GOP senator said in Congress the other day, or in Senate the other day, we want to remove the words "we the people" from the Constitution.
Yeah, that's
That's
not
what
going to
she said.
happen either.
Yeah.
Any change to the Constitution has to go through a process, and it has to be ratified by what, 38 states?
38 states,
Not
I
gonna
think.
happen,
Yeah,
y'all.
no.
Yep. But that's what she said. And I watched that in the Tom Hartman program, which he doesn't spread bullshit.
No,
The
Tom
GOP
Hartman, I like
wants to
him.
cut. That we want to cut the words "we the people" from the Constitution was her words, quote, word for word.
I
We
have
wanna
no
cut
doubt
Yeah,
that
they
some
left it
jackass
at-
Republican said that. You know, they want to do away with a lot of stuff. We the people just a small
Not going to
part.
happen, y'all.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, that's scare tactics. That's the shit they try to spread on social media to try to scare people, and it's not even in the realm of possibility.
And the biggest laugh here in Australia is Biden hightailed
Say
those
that.
bastards
Knock on wood.
in his State of the Union speech, where he trapped them into saying, we're not touching Social Security or Medicare, after Marjorie Taylor Greene called him
Yes.
a liar and crap.
Bravo.
And he trapped. And then 2 days ago, they're talking about cutting Social Security and fucking Medicare.
You
Because
see,
that's their plan.
that's
always
their
has
plan.
been. It's
Whether-
been their plan for the last 40 fucking years.
how they
Not
get it in
longer.
there, that they're trying to figure that out. Rick Scott done blew it for them. Now they got to take that language and change it in there because they done been caught that way. They'll come up with another way though. They'll find a way because that's their plan. They don't want social programs. They call it socialism.
Yes.
Ooh, socialism.
Which-
That's all
which-
socialism.
You know, just like they've taken the word the letter CRT and tried to make, the word woke. They're trying to
It's
co-opt
all.
the language and turn their minions that watch,
It's all an act to them.
get their heads on fire.
They
That's
use
all.
the CRT and other shit like that in
Yeah.
the same
Start
fashion,
with
and woke and all that, in the same fashion as they use the American flag and the eagle flying by and the music
all
and all.
dog whistles.
It's all designed to penetrate that viewer out there and get him thinking, oh, patriotic, and oh, look at them lefties out there. They're socialists. They're communists. That's the
Trump
next word that comes in. Ooh, socialist, communist, socialism. That's what they are. We'll have to get them
Trump
commies.
has said, and
That's what they
here's
sell.
something, y'all, and here's something you should pay attention to. Trump has said in the fuck Trump has said in the last couple of days that he wants to bring back hanging and
Yes, I've
not
seen
not
that.
firing not firing squads, but maybe
Guillotine.
it was firing squads.
No, I think it was
Well, yes,
guillotine.
Public hanging.
ultimately he would like to bring back the guillotine, but he wants to bring back public hangings. Okay, now if that ain't just straight up fucking lynching, I don't know what
Yeah,
is.
no,
But
it's entertainment
that
for
would
them.
make his minions happy.
Bernadette, here it is here, darling. Trump wants to campaign on public execution, including firing squads, hanging, and death by, and it's got dots, so I have to click on it. But yes, it's spot on,
Yeah,
Bernadette.
yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wants to do. Because
Yeah,
he's trying to stir up that red-blooded American
Yeah,
hatred.
yes,
That's
yes,
exactly what it is.
yes.
They don't. To them, that's entertainment for the masses. Oh, the rednecks will just line up left and right to see a good old-fashioned hanging. Everybody from every state around will come.
Yeah, and let everybody watch on TV,
Oh, yeah.
because that's what we want to
That's how
watch
you
on
get.
TV.
That's how you get law and order. Is to
The
It
man
is.
is
It's a
off
sad road.
Flipping fucking top rug.
I saw
Yeah,
a comment a minute ago by
there's no words for it, Bernadette.
Billy Plains. He said, without socialism, there would never have been a barn
Carpet?
built. Think about that, baby. Without socialism, nope, there wouldn't have been a single barn built in this country,
Yes,
because that's what
because
built it.
who's going to go out and help your
That-
neighbor raise a barn?
That and slavery. Yeah, if it wasn't for those two things, the good and bad.
Well, they worship God and all that crap. God was a socialist. Let's face it.
God
was a
promotes
socialist.
socialist ideas,
Yep.
but that's the
Yep.
problem with religion is no matter what side you're on, you can get inside that Bible and pick out cherry pick whatever phrase you want, strike
Of course you
down
can.
thy enemies, whatever, or feed the poor. It's all in there. It's very
Timothy
ambiguous.
in the YouTube chat is saying that somebody brought a guillotine to the Second Amendment rally in Phoenix today. But let's not forget, they brought a noose to the January 6th rally. We've seen this before.
Yeah, and what are they saying with that? What is their message? What's their message, baby? That's what I say.
Well,
Donnie
well,
is not out
yeah.
there trying to win an election. He's trying to go out there and raise an army. That's his only option. We all know he can't run again and win. He can't.
He did.
This
he did
country
that,
would not
and that's-
do that.
And that's why the Proud Boys
take
up
it,
in
though.
Washington that are on trial right now are trying to get him subpoenaed because he specifically called them out at his debate with Hillary when he told the Proud Boys to stand back and to stand by.
Yeah, they don't like him very much at the moment.
Ohio Dad 70.
they're happy to.
Yeah,
Joe, thanks for
because
being there.
they're
Tell
going to
Steve
jail
I
and
said
he's not. That's why.
That's right. That's right. He lied to them, and they know it. He misled them. They thought they were going to get their thrill kills thanks to Donnie, but they didn't. They got a thrill ride to jail.
Yeah.
So
Don
at the
Cheeto,
moment, they don't like him.
yeah. Don Cheeto points out, and it's very convenient to ignore the multiple verses about welcoming the immigrant. They hate their own Bible's words. What the fuck? Yeah. Welcome the immigrant into your home, into your life, whatever. The
Well,
Bible
it
says.
says
Y'all
that
know
on the
better than I do.
Statue of Liberty.
Give us your poor huddled masses yearning to be free. Yeah, that's in there. That sounds great, doesn't it? Yeah, no, we don't want that shit. No. They're coming here to steal your jobs, rape your daddy, and I don't know. Whatever bullshit they can sell.
What they want is one man or one government that rules the whole country, that they collect all the money and the wealth, and they'll give you what they think you need.
They want
And they'll
monarchy.
let you do what they want you to do, not what you want to do. This is utopia, fucking Orwellian shit. And I don't think Americans are that
Think
stupid.
about how close you are to
Surely.
that. Especially with the story that Fox coming out with all their bullshit. Think how many people Fox News impacts, forms their opinions by watching Fox News.
That destroyed families.
It destroys countries. They're nothing but a propaganda machine. That's all they are. They're anti-American
Drove you off a cliff.
assholes, and
He
I've
drove
said
your
that.
country off a cliff.
If you look back 6 years ago when I started, 7 years ago when I started this, 6 years ago, you'll hear me say those exact words. Fox SPEWS is an anti-American bullshit, fascist company. That's all they are. They're not interested in anything patriotic or American. Are you shitting me? They're looking to take over the
Just
fucking
money.
world. That's money.
Read the text.
Yep.
Just money.
Just money. And that's what they're concerned about, baby. But with money comes power. With money, you can control the senators, the congressmen, the presidents, the Putin types,
And they've
the
done
kings.
that.
Yeah.
They've
The
achieved
FBI.
The FBI, anybody with
Yeah.
enough money, you can control the world, and that's the storyline. That's the deal. That's what they're going for. You know, it's
That's certainly what
Law.
Putin thinks.
and the only thing that stands in the way
And
is
so
what?
does China.
Is what? We the people. The words they want to take away. That's the only thing that stands in the way of everything that we talk about is we the people. But we the people have got to get their ass up and do something. Can't sit around and expect your neighbor to go vote when your ass should have voted. You know, it takes involvement in the society for a society to flourish and bloom. For democracy itself to grow. For the freedoms that we all take. To live by the ideals that we always say even that we teach in school and in Bible courses and all that shit. You think you're supposed to take grandma and just throw her out in the heap? Well, she's old. Get rid of her. No. A good Christian society would take care of grandma and grandpa. Yeah.
You would think.
Yeah. You'd think.
But if grandma and grandpa got any cash, yeah, they need to go.
Yeah, they need to go. Oh man, I can't.
They would be the first ones to put grandma and grandpa down if they had a few $1 million they
Absolutely.
could inherit.
Hey,
You know?
hey.
There's a story I wish so much I could talk about and just
somebody down in
blow
Texas
steam.
that said that you should, if you're old, you should just go ahead and catch COVID and make way for the younger generation. Jesus Christ. Just get off the
Get
planet,
out of the way.
Just go ahead and die. Get out
I'm
of the
just
way.
waiting for Soylent Green to come out any day. Hey, we've come up with this new way to feed people.
Dude. Hey, dude. Hey,
Yeah.
John. I found a recipe to make my own
There-
crackers. Fuck that.
Yeah, they start putting out that kind of shit. We're in
Mhm.
trouble.
Yeah, buddy. I'm trying to tell you, you better go out. You better learn how to cook.
Be very careful with this kind of shit.
Mm.
But
That is some
this
potent
is
ass
so
shit.
sad. All the good stuff that Biden's achieved over the last 2.5 years has all been drowned out by this fucking bullshit. You know?
Yes,
And that's also
and look
why
at
they
what
make-
he's accomplished. Nobody has accomplished more than Biden has in the first 2 years, and decades,
and still be bagged, and he's still getting bagged.
Yeah.
You know? What the fuck?
We're not interested.
It makes the- it
it
makes
doesn't make
America
news.
look like-
It's not flashy. It's not It's not what is it? It's not
It's
Hunter
not
Biden's
Republican.
laptop.
That's what it is. It's
Huh?
not Republican.
What's that, Miss Chick?
I said it's just not Republican. That's why.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what he does.
Well,
it's not Republican.
it's like an episode of The Simpsons. You got Mr. Burns, which is typical GOP, and you got the fucking Homer Simpsons, which is the world assumes is what most Americans are like because they let Mr. Burns shit on them. I don't know. We had the opinion in America with truth, justice, democracy, all that sort of
Truth,
stuff.
justice,
But
and the
it's all been
American way.
thrown-
I read it somewhere.
Yeah, it's all been
Yeah,
thrown in
some
a
guy used to
fucking
fly around talking
thinking.
about it.
What's
Yeah.
happened to it?
Indeed, indeed, it's being attempted to be subverted by a fascist regime, i.e., the Republican Party. That's what they are.
But part of it's always been a lie, John.
It's always been. That's what politics is, baby, about selling
It all
lies.
come to a head. It all come to a head when Trumpy come into power. That guy knows too much about too many people, and that's why they're scared of him. because
Trump?
he's not stupid.
They're not scared of him
Yeah,
enough
I mean,
yet. Not yet.
He's got something on most of them.
He's got something on
That
all
would-
of them, I bet. I do. I think he spent 4 years collecting as much dirt on every congressman as he
Most
possibly could. That's
He
the
did it
scumbag he
Mar-a-Lago.
is.
He's just taking them out of the top secret, folders so he could cover up the time in his
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
Yeah,
Got to
the
cover up that lie
lampshades.
that bothers me. I can't sleep.
Yeah.
Hey,
what do
I
you think
wanna-
that Bill Barr? What do you think Bill Barr was doing for the last 2 years for him? Running around getting dirt and all the congressmen, and all the senators he could, and giving it to
Just
Trump.
what do you think he's
it.
got on Lindsey Graham? For Lindsey Graham to grovel up the way he has had to. I keep thinking
Yeah.
that. That's one of the people I really
I
look
don't
at and
even
go,
know if I
oh,
wanna
you
know
did
what he's
something
got
you
on
just don't
Lindsey.
want
Bill.
nobody
And
to know
Marjorie
about.
Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene's at a fucking not a rally, a meeting the other day. She's standing up on the podium. She says, "Who here in the room thinks that Mitch McConnell's a Democrat?" And there was a yeah. I mean, don't they think Mitch McConnell's a Democrat? Mitch McConnell a Democrat?
I'm watching
Hey,
Marjorie
come on.
Taylor Greene just rip the Republican Party right in half. Just tear it
Good.
up, spit on it, shit on it, do whatever you want over there, baby.
Good.
That's
Do
what
it.
she's
She
doing.
says she's losing money being a representative and all the rest of that.
Yeah.
And I say, hey, baby,
Yeah.
why don't you go back and get your old job?
Yeah, get your old job. What was that
Yeah.
anyway?
A stripper? No,
No, that was
waitress? I don't
Bobart.
know.
That was Bobart.
Bobart.
Yeah.
She was probably a parking attendant or something, but they're not
Bobo the
qualified.
clown?
Like
I don't know. Every
none
time
of them
I
are
see
qualified.
Marjorie Taylor Greene or hear any story about her, I look more at Georgia's 14th district. Up in that corner, top left of Georgia, and just think to myself, just how fucking ignorant and backwoods are you people that you would re-elect that ignorant showboat of just a disgusting worm would be better. You couldn't have done better than her, really. You're
She's a
not
lowlife.
much there to brag about in Georgia's 14th district. I guarantee your ass. If that's what you produce, if that's what you think your legislator should be, that's your representation should act like that. Yeah, you don't think much of
She's
your
a
country.
plebeian,
You're just
mate.
you go hang out
She-
there at Waffle House at 3:00 in the morning, look for a fight or something. I don't know. That's what them
Yeah,
people are.
that's what she is. She's a plebeian, the lowest form
That's
of
who
life.
she is. She wants to go her and Bobart both could hang out at Waffle House at 3:00 in the morning and just wait for some bitch to come in and get in a fight with. That's who they are. That's who
That's
both
what
of
I
them
think they
are.
would have been.
They're more about
And
the show, oh, look at me, I'm Sandra D shit. Look what I'm doing. They
Yeah.
don't give two shits about this country. They got a
Hey,
job,
hubby,
baby, that
pop
pays
your-
money.
pop your dick out, hubby. Show the girls your dick, hubby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hubby. Yeah, Bobart's husband was,
Yeah, flasher. He was
Yeah.
a flasher.
yeah. He tried to get,
And yeah, they're worried about a fucking laptop of Hunter Biden's.
yeah.
Fucking, your husband's a flasher.
Yeah, delve into
Um,
Bobart's past and then come talk to me about Hunter Biden's laptop.
I mean, Trump's laptop.
And I don't
they've
really
got
give
hold
a
of that,
shit
haven't they?
about her past or his past in their sexual life or anything. They're personally, do whatever you want, baby. If it turns you on, crank it up. But when it comes to legislation,
I
we
have
can't play that game here, baby.
I have a request from
Yes.
Lauren McGrath in the YouTube chat,
Yes, ma'am.
and she's right. Can we take a moment to talk about the 38th President of the United States who's just
Oh,
gone
yeah.
into hospice care, Jimmy Carter?
That
The man is incredible. He's
I don't
98
think there's
years old.
anybody.
And what he's done after his presidency will be his legacy and his gift to the world.
Nobody.
But
I don't think.
Habitat for Humanity will never stop.
I don't think
because
anybody
of
can
him.
touch his hem of his garment as far as an ex-president. You can't say a damn thing about that man except he did everything he could.
Or
As
as
much
he
as
did.
he gave everything he had.
Yes, he did. And
Yes, he is.
if there's somebody to inspire to be like, he is somebody to
Yeah.
inspire to be
Yeah,
like.
if you want to emulate
He
somebody,
managed to do
emulate
it all.
emulate him.
He just gave. He gave
If
it
you want to
all.
look like a Christian, you should look like
There
him.
you go. There you go.
There you go.
And y'all know me in religion. I will give Jimmy Carter was a Christian. I'll give that up in a heartbeat. He is the epitome of what a Christian
BW calls
should
him
be.
a class act
He
as well.
is.
He should be
He
called a
is.
class act.
And
And I will cry. I'm
I'll
almost
be
in tears
sad
right now. I will cry.
when, even right up to the time he goes, he's doing exactly what we would all want to do if we knew that the end was imminent. I want to be with my family. He wants to be with his loved ones. He wants to be at home. He doesn't want to spend his last days in some hospital. Believe me, we've had that discussion here. That's a big.
Well, I think we all get to a stage of life we start to think about our own mortality. It's only natural, especially when you turn 60. You always think about mortality from there on in.
Believe me,
You can't stop it from popping into your head. It's just natural. But after a few years, it becomes like the norm, and sometimes you look forward to the night rest, but certainly it's something you can't get out of your mind.
No.
But it's something we all know from the day we're born, or from the day we understand things. It's going to happen eventually, and I believe there's good times to be had afterwards. I don't believe the death is the end of the soul or the awareness. There is a conscious there that doesn't die. So I do believe you move on to something else. What it is, I don't know. I don't think you just
I'm
go
looking
to
forward
platinum.
to it sometimes. I want to read what Gene Shanky wrote here just to remind some. Just a drop. Habitat Humanitarians. The Carters since 1984, President and Miss Carter have been champions and groundbreaking voices for affordable, decent housing for all, donating their time and leadership each year to build and improve homes throughout Habitat Carter's Work Project. And there's a website there, www.habitat.org, Build Events World Projects. If there was ever a good charity to donate, that's one of them. That's one. I would recommend that one. How come my thing doesn't work anymore?
Yeah, that was a program he started to help people get into affordable homes.
That is
built cheaply.
That is.
And all he asks is that you put in some sweat equity into building that home. It's awesome program.
He showed what America should be.
Program.
He showed us
all over the U.S.
He showed us who we should be. That's who we should care about.
And what we still could be.
And we still could be.
be.
And that's what we're working for. We the people. You think they want to take that out? No, baby. That's the only thing that stops this shit. That's the only thing
that. Like you said earlier, is it socialism? If you go and help your neighbor raise a barn?
Yes. Yes, that's what it is. Socialism.
If you go and help your neighbor raise a house.
Socialist.
Good.
It is.
I'm gonna go, guys.
Jimmy Carters in this world.
You got to go, Dave.
I've got to go. People have turned up to help start cleaning up, so I'll put my effort in, and I'll see you next time around, guys. Love you
all right,
all.
Dave. We love you, brother. Take care of yourself.
Take care. Have a good night. Have a good day.
Thank you for welcoming me. Thank you for welcoming me into your home. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Over here is good night over here. Yeah.
Oh, man. Talk about a king. Yeah, I thought about him last night. I thought about Aussie Dave last night, and if he's still here, I'll tell you why. Because there was a comedian on Netflix last night. We were watching it. He's from Australia. He's a famous comedian. He's kind of an angry guy sometimes. I don't know. He real good. But he was talking about the drought. Oh, there he goes. He was talking about the drought in Australia and how bad it is and fires and everything. But he got to picking on the koala bear because he said they didn't leave. The reason they got burned up is because they wouldn't run. Because they're lazy, because that's all they do is sit around and eat eucalyptus leaves, which acts like THC to them. Anyway, it was funny, but it made me think. Well, I remember the droughts in Australia, and right now Dave is in the middle of cleaning up on a flood.
It puts them to sleep. The eucalyptus leaves puts them to sleep, and they don't move that quickly.
That's what he was making a joke about.
It's something else.
I was really getting tickled. He's a real funny comedian. I enjoyed it last night. Here lately, if I'm going to sit down in the evening, I am trying to get my mind off of the frickin' news, off of fucking everything, and put me on a comedian. Put me a stand-up comedian on. Let me laugh about something, because I need that. So yeah, I have been slacking off. I spent several hours yesterday just listening to a comedian just so I could get a laugh. It is a difficult world we live in, but the only people that can fix this fucking world is us, we the people. And that to me, it stands out as a flashing light. Is if that you bring up a story that says so and so wants to get rid of those words in the Constitution, we the people. Well, that tells you everything. It tells you where their heart is, where their goals are. It's not we the people. We'll tell you what's good for you. We'll give you whatever pittance you think you need to survive, and then we'll suck up the rest of the money, and you'll be poor, hungry, and needing a job, because that's the workforce they want. Yeah. The only ones that can change this stuff. Yeah, it's working for them. Yeah, look, again, I try to remind myself constantly that we outnumber them. That there are more good people in this country who are more concerned with their fellow Americans than there are assholes who are just filled with hate.
So true.
I have to hold on to that because I live in an area where people fucking love to hate you. And that wears on you. So the thought that that in my mind, in my heart, that there are more people out in this world that give a shit, rather than these fucking assholes who have just one fucking thing, and that's, I don't know what the fuck they think. It's been a rough day. But we the people, baby.
We the people still got to continue doing what we're doing and exposing these assholes, because obviously the truth shall come to the light no matter how long it takes. Thank you, Dominion.
Eventually it does, doesn't it? We learn that even now. Even now, we're learning things that happened that we never knew. And it bothers us that we didn't know that. And it shows you how this road of that we have traveled as far as our education has been shaped by people who had an agenda. They had a purpose. So when I don't know. I'm in a fucking mood. Maybe it's because we get old and we're looking back down that fucking path. And we see so much shit that we wish we would have done it better, or we wish we would have done different, or we wish we would have been more involved in this thing. But here we are. So we do it now, or we just waste the rest of our life?
And we do it for the future of America, which is our kids.
Yes, our kids. It's not for us because shit. Let's face it. Most of us are getting up in age, baby.
World.
Yeah, this fight isn't for us. We're not gonna get a bigger check. We're not gonna get new benefits or some shit. But if we keep fighting, somebody will.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
What's good news?
Yes.
We won't have any of that shit. Don't be bringing no good news around here. No, I'm just shitting.
The littlest blue dot came home the other day with a honor roll certificate. This second one in middle school in a roll, and another perfect attendance award. Woohoo! Yep.
You give him our love, baby. You make sure he knows his family is behind him.
He was. Let me explain something to you. This boy was upset when he came home, and he said, "Mimi," and I looked at him and I'm like, "What is the matter with you?"
What's up?
And he shows me his honor roll certificate. Okay,
proud.
And he's upset that his GPA wasn't a 4.0. Okay, and I'm like, "Excuse me, you're on the honor roll. Okay,
you're on the honor roll. Let's take a little celebratory."
He said to himself, "Well, I want to bring that up. I want a 4.0. And he was very upset with himself that he didn't get a 4.0. But we do have to remember that in the second semester of school, he was going through some, outside agitation going on at school with the, whatever. And he did quite well, and he still made the honor roll. And that's what I was trying to explain to him.
Bernadette.
However, hang on.
However.
He said he wants to bring up his grade point average. So I told that to a few people, and he has a $200 challenge now to his bank account.
Really?
If he brings up his grade point average to a 4.0, he will get $200, and this boy is excited.
Boy, howdy
Okay.
shit. Now, if anybody else
Look,
wants to join into that, get hold of Bernadette.
Yeah,
Yeah, get hold of Bernadette if you want to get hold of that little challenge.
Shoot, that child probably got more money than most of us. Okay.
Probably, I know he does than me. I know he does more than me. Mine's in the negative. I don't like seeing that red shit. I got 2 more days. Come on, baby.
Account cannot come out. Okay, so it just piles up in there.
Let me ask you an
collecting
important
interest at this
question, though,
point.
Bernadette.
Yes.
Are you eating healthy, dear?
Am I eating healthy?
Yes.
Wait.
Well, are you eating healthy? Are you taking care of yourself?
I'm trying, but I
Good.
saw a recipe, and this is a damn shame because I actually bought shit for this recipe today. It was called. It's from 1953. It's called bacon grease cookies.
Oh,
chocolate
hell.
chip cookies.
I'm in there.
And I was like, oh damn.
I'm in there.
I'm gonna have to make that.
I'm sorry. I made a lot of shit with bacon grease. It seems to taste good. You ever had it in your biscuits? I put bacon grease in the biscuit batter. Hell yes.
Well, you know, in black households, they don't throw bacon
Sure, it's
grease
not
away.
too good for your arteries, but
Okay.
tastes great.
Hey, my boy said in the recipe, he said, bacon clogs your arteries. And he said, with what? Bacon?
Bacon?
Oh, like,
Where's
I
the
need my arteries
downside?
clogged, okay?
It's bacon. No, I want you to take care of your health.
Cardiac
So
cookies.
because
Yes.
when he grows up to be a laureate or something, he's going to take care of his grandma.
Yes.
Make sure you're comfortable
Yes.
and all that stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
personally, I want him to be a judge because he really does like telling people what to do.
You know,
Oh,
he has no problem there, huh?
Okay.
I know. You know what I know?
Tonight is the 2-hour season premiere of Magna PI on NBC, or the local NBC station. It's just, I couldn't believe CBS would cancel a great show in favor for that new show, Fire Country, and that show has become a hit, Fire Country, for Friday nights.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I know
but
not which of you speak.
Oh, it's coming on at night in an hour. I'm looking forward to the new season.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but I'm going to stick around till 8:30 till the credits are rolled.
Oh, well, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. Let me
Thanks,
see. I'm trying to think of what Marsha's watching right now. I've just been into stand-up. Give me a stand-up comedian right there in the last few days. That's all I want to see is somebody to make me laugh. I did watch I watched a documentary. Watched a documentary. That's right. I think we discussed it already. 11 minutes. I think I watched it on Paramount Plus or something. And it was about the Las Vegas massacre, the shooting from the Mandalay Bay
Yes.
hotel
I remember.
into the concert. And that was just really heartbreaking and just, it was rough to get through because it was all from video from the scene. Nothing was cut out or anything from people's cell phones and everything, and how long it took to locate this guy. And you think 11 minutes? Well, that's not very long. That's acting pretty quick. Well, it is. But 11 minutes with a weapon like that.
Yeah, look at the damage he did in 11 minutes.
Yeah, and that was devastating. But yeah, to me, it's either comedians or documentaries. Either teach me something or make me laugh nowadays. The news,
I'm the same way, Don.
Yeah. The news is, I have to delve into it, but I'm just at that point where I want to leave it alone for a little while, except for something that excites me. And today, Fox SPEWS lying. Well, there's something to laugh about. Shit, yeah. Let's laugh about that.
We do need. I wish there was more positive news out there because there are.
Well, there is.
People doing good things out there. Sherrod Brown, the senator from Ohio, is planning on holding Norfolk Southern Suffolk totally responsible for
That's what they should.
that railroad
Train wreck.
derailment.
Is there
Yes,
somebody else we should
in
hold
Ohio.
responsible?
And that, no, absolutely not. And that includes paying for people's hotels, paying to get wells fixed, paying for cleanup, paying for everything,
Do you
everything.
think they have the
And I
money to
say,
do that? Oh, wait,
yes,
remind me
they
how much
do,
money they
Don.
made in profit? How many billions?
Billions.
Yes. Yeah.
I think they could hork it
I,
up.
I think they should be able to stand up and do the right thing. But again, they're going to have to be forced to. They're not going to cough up anything voluntary. Well, they will
Oh.
as far as testing. Look here, we're going to test here, we're
It'll
going
be
to
a
test there.
pittance,
It's
though,
all
that
good.
little bit they fork up.
Yeah. Well, what didn't they offer them $1,000 already?
Yes, they did.
$1,000.
And people did not take it because they want the possibility of suing their fucking asses.
Here's
in the
$1,000.
future.
Go buy you
Yeah,
something
yeah.
there. Go buy you a nice little toy.
Yeah.
Forget all about it.
And that's
Yeah, no.
that's the way corporations look at
That's
it.
exactly
Here,
what
let's
they look
just
at it.
throw some pennies
Sure.
at it, and they'll go away.
And again,
But we're
then we
talking
go to
about
courts, we
forever
drag it out,
chemicals,
nobody
y'all.
gets anything, yeah.
Forever chemicals.
Ooh.
Hey, turn it up.
Yeah, well,
Hey.
let's dance. Let's
A
go.
little bit of musical interlude there.
Oh boy, howdy shit. So, what have y'all been doing lately?
Ah,
I don't know.
anybody? Anybody?
I've been working lately, but I'm off until Tuesday.
y'all gotta step it up here, baby. Now.
Hey,
There is an
I'm gonna
election
be
on
baking them
Tuesday.
cookies here pretty soon, okay?
Well, you did do the dishes already.
Yes, I did.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, I couldn't come out to play without having my chores done.
Jeff
We have
Curry. Go
one
ahead.
actual election on Tuesday. Virginia, U.S. House
Virginia,
Rep, District 4.
okay.
I think it was
Right.
one where someone had either passed away or
He had
someone
passed
had bumped
shortly
up.
after. He had passed shortly after getting elected.
Yeah, so they're
Into
Oh, howdy.
Congress, and so yes, they have.
There's
Really?
life in a
special
nutshell.
elections
District
going on.
4 in Virginia. Get out
Yeah.
and vote.
Get out and vote.
Was he a Republican or a Democrat that died?
He was a Democrat, I do
Democrat.
believe.
So the district
We
should
need
be
to keep
leaning
that seat.
Democrat already. But every vote counts.
Yeah.
That's I don't give a shit what it is if it's dog catcher.
And
Get
it's
your
also
ass out
Fat
there and vote.
Tuesday.
Huh?
And it's also Fat Tuesday.
Yes, and
It is.
you know, I just wanna, I just
Fat
wanna
Tuesday,
say
baby.
bravo
To who?
to Fetterman
Oh,
for
for,
his
Yes, yes.
bravery of.
that's a bold
announcing
step to
that he
take,
needs
baby,
to go
because
in.
you know they
Absolutely,
could pick him
absolutely.
apart with that. And,
Yep.
and I'm sure there's a lot of Republicans just wishing they could. But
I'm sure they could.
that would be,
But
yes.
too
But
late.
it's
Too late.
too
He
late,
made that
yeah.
move before them.
Yep.
You know, mental health is a serious. Depression is a serious problem in this country,
Yeah.
and
So true.
especially for men. And for a man to get up and say, "Hey, I'm depressed and I need to go seek medical attention," because it does need to have medical attention. I say bravo for you, buddy.
I mean,
For
Yeah.
even
I mean,
even
to have that
announcing
kind-
it publicly.
that kind of courage to step forward and seek that help when you need it.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah,
just go to a therapist every time, and it helps.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it's
hurt. It's not. You don't feel ashamed or anything. You feel good about it. That you need help, and that's why I take. That's why I do that. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
you know where I seek help?
That's good to hear, Ed.
You know where I
Thank you.
seek help? Y'all think it's stupid. Let me get my whiskey bottle out of the way here. And thank Keith Thompson, who came in with a $2 donation and said, "Who's making money?" The Trump lawyers. That's who always makes the money. The lawyers, baby. Keith, thank you very much. And oh, by the way, let me thank Louis Russo, who came up on my thing over here too, who joined our Patreon family. And I haven't never say it unless we get
Right
it.
on, Lou.
Thank you, Louis, for welcome to the Patreon family. Which I have
Thank
a
you to
plan for.
everybody over there on Patreon, because I know that it really helps.
It
in the
does.
coffers.
It
It
does
comes in
tremendously.
once a month, but you know, it helps a lot, guys.
It helps tremendously.
So
thank you very much. And I do have an idea. I got it running by Travis to see if I can do that. There's something I want to do for the Patreon members, but I got to see if I can do it. So I don't want to say what it is until
Okay.
I find out if it's actually possible. Can I do that? and because I want
Okay.
I want to give back to them. I want to give something to our Patreon members because they've hung with us a long time, and I guarantee you, baby, that they're the only reason some of my bills get paid, right there, because that comes in once a month on the same day, and I can do something with it. So thank you all. Well, it's not time for the credit yet. Thank you all who donate to our Patreon family. So we appreciate it.
And
What
the
was
list
I
is
gonna say?
growing. So thank you, Lewis, for
Thank you,
joining
Lewis.
us.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I was going to say something
And
really neat
thanks
right
to
before I did
anybody
that.
who goes out of their way to participate
Like, share, and subscribe, baby, right down there at the bottom of the screen. Hit the button.
and hit
It
that
means
like button. It don't cost you a damn dime to hit that
Yeah.
like button.
we
Yeah, there's
we have a
85 of you
steady
watching
Does
and
the show
only
wonders.
63 likes.
we have
Yeah.
a steady number on YouTube.
Oops.
We have a
Okay.
solid number on YouTube. On Facebook, the number gets up really high. I think the last one I did has something about 5,000 views or something like that. And on TikTok, we have quite a bit there now. I'm at 299,000.3, I think. So I'm fixing to hit 300,000 likes on there. So to me, that's good. Not because it makes me feel good. It just means that the message is getting out there, and there's more people talking. The more people that even click on this tells me that person is whether or not they like my shit or not, they're interested in the world and what's going on around them. You know,
That's right.
they're being involved, and if they're looking at my shit, they're being involved in other ways. Anyway, Louis Russo, we just talked about that guy. We just talked about came in with
Yeah,
a $10
you did.
donation and said, "I wish I could help more. You're important, John." Louis, thank you, and that's plenty, brother. I so appreciate it. It's more than enough. It's your love like that is more than enough. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, and thank you for that too, because it all helps, brother. And yeah,
Yep.
because we all got to
It
pay our
helps.
bills, and this is
Especially
my
hitting that
job
like button.
nowadays. I picked it though, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I love this job, and that's what I meant a minute ago when we was talking about Fetterman reaching out for that help. I'm not lying to y'all. How much this right here is my therapy. My heart was racing when I came in here. I didn't want to do another show tonight. I'm pissed. I am so pissed. My heart is just fucking pounding out of my chest. We're coming in here and knowing I had to turn on this camera and let's go, let's rock and roll, let's do something. And the conversation that flowed, that is my therapy. That's what brings me down. That's what makes me think this is worth it. The shit that I put up with, this is worth it. You all are worth it. This. We all have a voice. We the people. Fuck you if you don't like it. Fuck you. Fuck you.
And hey, we're growing a Blue Dot family here. And the one thing that's different about this show as compared to a whole lot of other shows out there, you can actually come on the show and use your own voice.
Your own shit. You come in here and talk about your shit. Anybody is welcome to come on this Discord channel and discuss anything you want with us.
We'd love to have more voices.
Yeah, more voices. Anybody down there, raise your hand right now. I'll snatch it. Oh, look at who's down there. I'm about to go get glasses, baby. I am. I'm fixing to give up the ghost.
You've been saying that.
I know it for a while. I got to.
John, just do it.
I just got to go do it.
I
I gotta go do it because I can't see shit, and this is just really getting irritating as hell.
Hey, John, I fly.
Hey, I just
John,
had
you
a
missed
funny
Dave.
feeling you were going to pull me in.
What are you doing, Johnny Fly? How in the hell is Pennsylvania doing up
nothing
there,
much.
brother?
Well, it was a beautiful day today. I went up to Hawk Mountain.
Oh, did you?
Oh, wow.
I've seen the pictures.
Yeah.
That's boy, them
Isn't that
things make a lot of
beautiful?
noise, don't they?
Yeah.
Who's making a lot of
John, yes.
Oh, making a lot of noise, Johnny Fly. Well, a lot of noise.
See, they can't blame me for
Ah!
making a lot of noise. I'm behaving
Holy
myself.
shit! It's not wise
Take
to
it
go
easy,
for a
John.
laugh with whiskey in your mouth.
Take it
I don't
easy.
have
No,
whiskey in my
that
mouth.
burns.
I'm drinking. I'm drinking coffee.
Yeah, this ain't
Okay.
coffee. And I went to get a chuckle for some fucking reason. I can't even remember what I was going to chuckle about. All of a sudden, I just sucked.
Well, you said something
Whew.
was chinking. I guess that's your Scooby.
Yes, I highly.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to breathe and drink at the same time unless you're a fish.
Yeah, you gotta remember, John. Don't try to drink with your lungs, okay?
That is the
Yes,
hawk.
breathe, John.
Hawk.
We'll hold the show down.
Yeah, let me catch my breath. Somebody just Johnny Fly is at the Hawk Mountain Sanctuary in Pennsylvania. Let the sun shine through. Yes, it is. See, I know the answer to
Oh,
that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous.
Yes, Jeanette Miller.
Right.
Whiskey burns going down that way.
Yeah.
Makes your eyes water. Woo!
It'll make the tears from that kind of leg.
And
Note
trust
to
me,
self,
it's
do
hard to
not
watch
snort
a grown man
whiskey.
cry.
Damn. Damn, I wasted some good whiskey down there. That's all
No,
right.
don't do that, John.
I don't do that. That's all right. It'll,
Alcohol abuse.
and a septic on the floor. It needed it in that spot anyway. I've had cats in here, so there you go.
Yes.
They're doing fine, by the way. Give you a cat update. All
right,
5 of them
yeah,
little
okay.
buggers are living in their little cage out there on the front porch. They come out every morning. I open the door. Everybody's free to go. In the evening, well, there you go. This is the thing.
You didn't think about
So
putting them up for sale yet, John.
Huh?
You're still not thinking about putting them up for sale?
No.
That
No.
way you don't have to interfere
No,
with the
if
wiring.
somebody wanted one and came by, I'd give them a cat. Hey, this one's a good one right here. Look at that. Go ahead, kick the tires on that one. That's a pretty good model right there. Yeah, I'd point out that. But no, the 5 little ones. I go out to feed all the cats in the evening. I gotta get all of the big ones eating, and the little ones will run over there too. And then I can sneak out the door with 2 little plates of wet food for the kittens, and then go over there and pick them one by one up and put them in the cage and put them right in front of the wet food, and then go after that. And then I get all 5 of them in there and then zip that baby up.
Well, gotta
Safe for
start
another
getting them
night.
females neutered so that we
Yeah.
can stop making cats. You got to shut the cat factory down.
No shit. I sat Mama Cat down and had a talk with her just yesterday. You gotta
Talking
quit
is
this
not
shit.
going to do it, John.
No, no, it's not. No, it's
Maybe
not.
You get,
I-
you get to
I
tell her
am
put
on the waiting
put a
list, but I'm
aspirin
afraid
between her knees.
I'm going to have to break down and go ahead and take it, at least her, to just a regular vet. It might cost me a little bit more, but she's the kitten factory. So I got to
Yeah,
get
well,
that fixed.
Well,
She's the
yeah,
one that
I'll
keeps
make
coming
her
up,
work.
spitting these things out left and right.
make her wear a chastity belt.
Huh?
Make
Chastity
her
belt.
wear
Yeah.
a chastity belt.
Hey,
And
So
guys,
you
can I-
guys-
hey.
there's only one thing I really want to say tonight.
What's
Hey,
that?
Jill,
What's that, Curtis?
Jojo, the peanut butter box is here.
Oh, the peanut butter
The
box.
peanut butter
Peanut butter
box
box.
is here. I'm telling you, I got so tickled. I told y'all the other day, one of our Blue Dots sent a package, and it was just full of cat food and cat toys and cat litter, and there was a toy in there where these little balls go around the ring. There's 3 of them, 3 balls. They go into the balls, don't come out. If you touch them, they'll go around the, cat hits it, it goes around, it comes around the other side. Plus, it's got a little thing that sticks out of the top like a little fishing pole, and they can play with that shit.
Right.
So I have 3 little cats in this morning. I'm having my coffee, and when I open the door to let Vicky out, boom, Peggy, Bob, and Hank are in the door. And so what are you gonna do? So I feed them, and then I just sit there and watch them. And that big old pit bull is right there amongst them, just sitting there. And they're sitting there playing with that toy, and they are just loving this. I am getting such a kick out of watching them play with that toy. So to that person, you brought a lot of love in our house. They're just cute as shit to watch. So another big
And it
thank
keeps
you.
them busy so they don't distract you, John.
The pibble's sitting there watching. The pit bull will actually sit there and just watch the cats play with that thing. She doesn't get involved. She just sits there and watches them. Thinks it's interesting, I guess. I don't know. But that's...
Hey, John.
Yes.
Miss Linda said she got dropped out. Could you bring her back in, please?
Uh-oh. Oh, there she is. Right there. Curtis, how are you doing?
Well, I'm fine. How are you?
Ah, good, good. We're hanging in there every day, brother. That's all we can do. But I'm glad
That's
you...
all we got.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Miss Linda?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mary Ellen. How are you, darling?
I'm good. Just finer than frog hair split 3 ways.
That is pretty damn fine.
Damn fine.
Damn fine. Show me that shit. Anyway, I'm glad you stopped by to say hello.
Thank you, dear. I'm glad you got in.
It's been a hell of a day, baby. But it's ending up real well. A whole lot better. In the company of good friends, they say. That's
What else can you want?
How can you beat that shit? In the company of good friends.
Can't beat that with a stick.
Can't beat it with a stick, baby. Anyway. So what you been doing? Anything daringly, dastardly, or... Huh? Same old thing?
Same old thing. I'm ordering shit left and right. Exercise things so I can get my ass back in gear.
I think
like that.
I'm fixing to witness a new thing around here. Rose, Travis's girlfriend, is a very good artist. She's a very good artist. She can draw very well.
Yes, she is.
And
yes,
she wanted to try her hand at tattooing. So she got her stuff in the mail today, delivered to her today. It's in artificial skin. Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, got artificial skin that you can practice on. And I'm thinking, Travis is fixing to get his first tattoo. That's what I'm thinking.
You practice on somebody.
He's got to practice on somebody. And I'm having a thinking he's going to get the first taste of that needle. Anyway, I'm curious to see how that pans out. I'm sure she'll do well because she's very good.
Does Travis have any tattoos, John?
No. Neither one of the kids have tattoos. No.
John, maybe she'll have to tie him down so he can't get away from that needle.
Anybody that has a tattoo, I don't give a shit what they say. It hurts. It hurts to it hurt. They're sticking a needle in your ass. It hurts. But does that stop you? Oh no, it's not enough to stop you. Oh shit, no. You get some people, if you get addicted to the needle, you can. I wanted a scene on my back. I don't have a single tattoo on my back because I didn't want anything there. Because I wanted a tattoo of a swamp scene with a P-row and the Grim Reaper standing up in the P-row just going down the bayou. That was what was going to be the scene on my back. It never happened. I got a hell of a big eagle though. But, yeah, you can get addicted to that shit.
Yes.
Some people can get into it. Other people
Well,
go,
if you're into pain, maybe.
I got two.
You're into pain.
As I always say, what's a little pain compared to my love? Oh, credits, BW, thank you very much. Let me do that before I forget. No, let me see. Not that one. Hey, before we do the credits, let me remind you all, we do have a post office box. It's Post Office Box 260044, Corpus Christi, Texas, 78426. And I did indeed get a package. I got a package. Of course, I got to take it back tomorrow. No, wait, post office is closed tomorrow. Guess I got to take it back Tuesday. Yeah, see, when you get a package, they leave the key in the mailbox.
Tomorrow.
So
tomorrow is the President's Day holiday.
Yeah. So they'll be closed. So I guess Tuesday. At the mailbox, they'll put a key in there if you have a package. Oh, look at there. There's a key because there's a bunch of lockers over there. It means, ooh, look at there. You got a package. And I go, oh, I got a package. Ooh, go run over there. And I open it up. And it's addressed to somebody who's not me. Who is he has post office box 1044, and I'm 0044. So they missed it by, I don't know, up or down, wherever that box is. So Monday or Tuesday I'll go in there, because that's the only time they're opening. Go, hey, I want to trade this in for the one that you put in my, anyway. But I got to take it back. So yeah, send us a little mail if you'd like. We would always appreciate going there. It's a long way to the mailbox. I'd like to have something there when I get there. It's like, ooh, send me a postcard. That's cool. I love postcards. No needles. Carol Lowe says no needles. I don't like needles that they give you shots with. Those I don't. But if it's got a little ink in it, okay, where are we talking?
Hey, John. Did they send anybody send you Valentine's Day cards?
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
Nope. Nobody wants me to be their Valentine, Johnny. Did you get one?
Oh, no.
Did you get one?
No.
Well, ain't we just a couple of winners? Shit.
Yeah.
Valentine.
I think it's a rigged game, buddy. Myself.
Yeah.
I got Mama a big balloon. Got her some chocolates. Got a card.
Well, she just
Made her breakfast.
That's good that you did that. There you go.
Yeah.
In bed?
No, she's got to get her ass up and come to the kitchen or come out to the dining room table there. No, I make her breakfast. I make her breakfast every morning, because I'm up.
When her birthday
I'm up.
comes and you make it.
Are you shitting me? That's all I'm wearing is an apron with a rose in my mouth. Good
Merry
morning, darling.
Christmas up in Canada. It's a holiday up in Canada tomorrow too. It's called Family Day.
Family Day?
How about that one? Family Day.
I like that. Go Canada.
Yeah.
I see that. Family Day here tomorrow. Why don't we got a family day?
John, everybody, I gotta go now. I gotta catch the new episode of The Great North in 2 minutes. I'll say goodnight to you all. Have a good week.
All right, brother. You too. Enjoy your show.
Good night, Ed.
Take it easy, Ed. Thank you for coming by.
Appreciate it. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Family Day. I like that.
That's good.
How come we got no family day? They don't want us to have families down here? You don't think we got families down here? Families is important.
Happy Families Day, Gary.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. You got the 4th of July.
That's a wonderful day.
I wonder if they give everybody off for it like
you know,
do here.
that conversation goes right into that socialist thing when we was talking the other day, because look how European countries treat their what they call it, holiday, vacation. It's mandatory. They got to take it. Got to go on holiday.
There you go.
Yeah. Here, poor, hungry, needing a job, baby. It's the way we treat our people. They were talking about the 40-hour week now. That's a good thing. Good. You can get business done in 40 hours, 4 days a week, and people, have that extra time to spend with their family and stuff. Where's the loss in that? Unless you're just running a money factory for your corporations that you don't give a shit about your workers. You just make sure they work every day. Anyway.
John, they keep us poor on purpose, I think.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, Johnny Fly. Poor, hungry, needing a job. That is the workforce that the corporations want. That's what the right-wing nut jobs, they don't understand. Is they live in that world of poor, hungry, and needing a job, but yet they vote against their own interests all the time. Why? Because, American flags, this, boom, bah, all that shit. They turn their back on the very values that they say they hold dear. We don't do that. We recognize the values. We recognize that there are people in our community, in our society, that we need to take care of in so many different ways, in so many different levels. Homelessness, are you shitting me? Healthcare, mental health. The list could go on and on and on of shit that we could do to benefit society. But that's not the way this works in this country. In this country, it's all about the almighty dollar and who gets it. And for most of us, we're not on that list.
Your investment,
Huh?
You have a return on your investment.
Yes, yeah.
So, John, what did Fox News lie about? I got bits and pieces.
Well, they lie about everything, Johnny Fly, but the deal is they in Dominion's lawsuit against Fox, for defamation of character to their company, messages sent between Sean Hannity and Rupert Murdoch and other high-level top executives in Fox, and Laura Ingraham and Tucker Carlson, and all of them knew that they were pushing lies. They knew there was no truth to the fact that there was any voter integrity, compromise, excuse me. It's nothing that we didn't know, but now it's brought out in a court of law, in a lawsuit. So yeah, plain and simple, Fox News is a bunch of lying assholes, and they knew it. Excuse me.
I hope they get sued so bad, John, that they have to go out of business.
Oh, I hope. Let me send a big thank you to Keith Thompson, who came in with a $5 donation and said, to John from the Blue Dot family, keep talking for us. Semper $5. Semper Fi, my friend. And Semper Fortis. Yes, sir.
So hardly ever snow down my way.
Who's coming your way?
Police just rolled up.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-oh. Run, Linda,
Run.
My driveway.
Flush it down the toilet.
Around.
Oh, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? God, rubbish. God. That's not fair.
Hey, makes me feel safe.
It does. It should. And that's what we want you to feel, safe. So, don't have to do it my way.
They're pretty good.
Outstanding. Well, I guess we're going to call it a night. I want to thank I want to thank everybody for coming in and visiting tonight, because I needed some company. And I appreciate this Blue Dot family so much. There is going to be so much coming up. I know there is. I don't know when it exactly is going to happen, when Jack Smith tips his hand, or when Fannie Willis down there in Fulton County tips her hand. But pretty soon, something's got to roll, baby. And so we'll keep your eyes out and keep your ears open. All that kind of stuff. Anyway, I want to thank Curtis for coming in earlier. And Ed, where did Ed go? Ed's gone.
Ed said he was leaving, remember?
Oh, that's right. No, I don't remember. Anyway.
Okay, that's all right. We got you.
All right, good. That's why you're catch John on shit. Johnny Fly.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming into the room, brother. We appreciate it. I hope all is well up in Pennsylvania. Take care of it for us.
Oh, I sure will. Everything's doing fine here.
Good. And Miss Linda.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming in, darling. We appreciate it.
You're welcome, darling.
Enjoy your
Good
evening.
night, John Boy.
Good night, Mary Ellen. It's a thing. Anyway, good. We'll talk.
It's a thing.
It is a thing. Anyway, Miss Chick, thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
darling, always for coming in.
You're welcome, always.
Yeah, don't not show up. I'm coming to rely on you, baby. Thank you. Anyway, thank you very much. And of course, our own Bernadette, baby, thank you.
You're welcome, John.
And give that littlest Blue Dot all our love, baby. Tell him we're proud of
We
him.
will.
Tell him we're proud of
We
him.
will. And don't breathe and drink whiskey at the same time.
Yeah, don't breathe and drink whiskey at the same time. It's not a thing you should be doing. My throat, I can still feel it in there too. That's good whiskey. How dare I?
Bad for your health, John.
I'm taking care of my health. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. We'll make it through all this shit and come out the other side a better man. Anyway.
Yeah, if you need more whiskey, John, just exhale.
There you go. Hey, don't worry about it. I have a habit of when I need to, I hit that'll cough it right back up. See? Oh, look, there's a shot. That's why I do that. All that whiskey I've sucked into my lungs all the years. Anyway, thank you all for coming in. Thank you for being a part of this Blue Dot family, our YouTube family, our Facebook family. Thank you for being a part of this, and thank you for being concerned about your country, because we all need to be. And sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's a laugh about Fox News lying, but whatever it is, keep your nose into it, baby, because we need to mean. Pete Briggs is gone fishing. Really? No shit. Where you live? It's late. Night fishing, I guess. Night fishing. Anyway, y'all take care of yourself. Y'all say goodnight to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. I love you. Thank you for being here, and take care of yourself. And until then, put a smile on your face and try to pass it along, baby, because it'll make your day better. See y'all later. Bye.
Sweet dreams, y'all.
Sweet dreams, the best kind to have. Indeed. Oh, shit! You know what I did? I'm still on the air. You know why? Because John hit the damn wrong button. ... Whatever. Get me back in the room. Are you shitting me? Yep. Everybody's all gone. I hit the wrong button. I cut off Discord and then left OBS still running with the camera. Anyway, y'all take care of yourself. John will find the right button